What up, M&R family? It's your girl Mag.
It's Rosh.
But look, man, back with another reaction video.
But look, man, thanks for tuning in with us on this reaction video. But if y'all new to our channel, Mag, let them know how they can be a part of the M&R family.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video. And if you guys want to stay tuned when we drop videos, turn that notification bell.
Today we're back with more Jesse Waters. And the title of this one is called Biden Lost Control.
Lost control.
Hey, I can't wait to hear how he lost control.
I think he been lost control.
Hey, but look, man, any other videos y'all want to see us react to on the channel, just drop them things down in the comments. But look, man, don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. But look, man, let's get to this video.
Let's get to it.
It's a way of hitting you when you least expect it. And when it happens, you got to play it cool. A girl tells you it's over, thank her, you can do better. Teacher calls on you in class, be strong and wrong.
Be strong and
you
wrong.
Get called up onto the stage, act like you've been there before.
I guess I can play a little ditty. Honestly.
Come on. Give him a hand.
I'm not prepared. I really am not prepared at all. Yeah. This is a surprise, I'll tell you.
But he got his flute.
So, he already got his
shakedown, E flat. Keep the cymbal splashy. And Jerry, let's take the bass line for a walk.
He said, act like you've been there. Whoa.
I'm not hearing it right.
What is
But when you're the president of the United States,
just lost
you have to channel your
Was
emotions
that a movie?
strategically. You can't just snap out of
That was hilarious. Was that a movie?
Yeah, I think so, but that he said, I thought he was really gonna get up there and do
It really
how
gets
he was
him
like,
going.
you do this and you did, and you take it all slow.
He went up there like he knew what he was doing, dog.
Like, what?
It wasn't supposed to sound like that.
United States. You have to channel your emotions strategically. You can't just snap out of the blue. And today, that's what Joe Biden did. He lost control, and the whole country got a taste of his rage.
President Biden, how involved were you in your son's Chinese shakedown text message? Were you sitting there? Were you involved?
Ha! He gonna laugh. He ain't shit.
Were you?
No. Whoa.
Yeah.
That was a warning.
Whoa.
That was
Okay. No.
He's
Said,
like,
no.
get out of my face.
For real, that's what he should have said. Why you asking me that? Get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
Message? Were you sitting there? Were you involved? Were you
I
involved?
wasn't, and I don't know.
Were you?
No.
Whoa.
No. You got angry.
That was a warning shot. The press finally hit a nerve, and Joe Biden just sent a message. Don't you ever ask me that question again.
Man.
This is an important moment in history right now. The press cannot buckle. The free press cannot wilt because the commander-in-chief tries to scare you out of following the facts. Joe Biden, astonishingly, has never been asked direct questions about his family's extortion racket. But it's becoming impossible for the press to make it invisible. New text messages released by the IRS whistleblowers continue to chip away at Biden's arm.
Who's the IRS whistleblowers?
I don't know, but I need to know who they are.
Yeah, that's like, I want to say it's like the second video we heard that up in there. Dang, if y'all know who the IRS whistleblowers is, man, could y'all let us know? Hey, that's crazy.
Messages released by the IRS whistleblowers continue to chip away at Biden's armor of denial. In a message to Mr. Dong, not kidding, Hunter says, quote, I'm tired of this. I can make $5 million in salary from any law firm in America. If you think it's about money, it's not. The Bidens are the best at doing exactly what the chairman wants from this partnership. Please, let's not quibble over peanuts. To the Bidens, $5 million from China's peanuts. Kind of makes you wonder about the money that we haven't found out about yet.
Man.
This racket could be as large as 50 mil when we're done. So, the Bidens wanted 10 million from the Chinese communist spies. And they'd do anything for it. I mean, anything. But the wires, they got to clear by tomorrow or else the big guy's angry. Quote, I will make certain that between the man sitting next to me and every person he knows and my ability to forever hold a grudge, that you will regret not following my direction. I am sitting here waiting for the call with my father.
Whoa.
The president's son was threatening Chinese spies to wire cash. Think about that. And think about what the cash was for. Hunter doesn't run a business. It was a bribe. The Bidens were shaking down foreign scoundrels for bribes, and they were good at it.
Hunter claimed his.
Ain't that some crazy stuff? He said they was good at
or in
it.
scoundrels for bribes, and they were good at it.
Sure.
Hunter claimed his dad was sitting beside him, was the fact that just days after he sent the message, a $5 million wire transferred.
Right.
So there was money there, and that's how the Bidens operate. Usually Joe Biden set up a meeting and has been a part of a meeting prior to any money changing hands, and then usually Hunter would have to squeeze these foreign nationals
to get the money.
Joe Biden was setting up meetings, and Joe Biden was in meetings, and Joe Biden delivered. That's when Hunter would demand payment. The cracked out bagman for the VP. This kickback scheme was so blatant that the entire federal government knew about it. It went down right under Barack Obama's nose. It could have taken down his presidency. Because let's be honest, Obama was briefed on it. Had to have been briefed. Maybe that's why he told Biden not to run. Maybe that's why he warned us Biden was going to muck it up. Because he knew. But as long as Biden was someone's number two, he was untouchable. And now that he's number one, the protection policy continues.
Even before President Biden took office, he was directed to avoid leads involving Hunter's father.
There were certain investigative steps that we weren't allowed to take that could have led us to President Biden.
And you wanted to take them?
We needed to take them.
And you weren't allowed to take them?
That's correct.
That's crazy.
So they make up leads with Trump and then avoid leads with Biden. And the New York Times today verified that Biden's Justice Department obstructed justice in the Hunter Biden investigation. Biden was never supposed to be crooked. That was crooked's job. Joe was supposed to be the honest Amtrak commuter from Scranton. Now, if America found out middle-class Joe wasn't really the poorest member of Congress all these years, that punctures the biggest myth in Washington. If Joe Biden's a phony, everybody else is a phony. If Washington, D.C. could push that lie for decades, what else are they lying about? Plus, Joe lost his wife in a car accident and his son to cancer and his other son's a drug addict. People feel sorry for Joe, and they should for that. So they're thinking, do we really need to be looking into his finances? Let the guy make a few dirty millions on the side. That's the thinking. But at 80 years old, no one's ever told the man to shape up. So he's going to keep selling you his lunch pail fantasy.
Biden is just another way of saying restore the American dream because it worked before. That's the next phase of this fight. Making the tax code fair for everyone. Making the wealthy, the super wealthy, and big corporations begin to pay their fair share.
As Gutfeld wisely said, you want to know what Bidenomics really is? Bidenomics is demanding foreign bribes and hiding it from the IRS. Might not be the American dream, but it's Biden's dream. And while Joe wants to raise your taxes, his son never paid a dime.
Damn.
And it wasn't just failure to pay, it was fraud.
There were personal expenses that were taken as business expenses. Prostitutes, sex club memberships, hotel rooms for purported drug dealers.
Did we hear that right? Go back.
What did he say?
What did he say?
And it wasn't just failure to pay, it was fraud.
There were personal expenses that were taken as business expenses. Prostitutes, sex club memberships, hotel rooms for purported drug dealers.
How much did Hunter Biden owe in taxes?
So from 2014 to 2019, it was $2.2 million. If this was any other person, they likely would have already served their sentence.
Man.
Now, if you don't pay your taxes, one of Biden's
the
87,000 IRS agents comes knocking at your door, and they're packing. But when the Bidens dodge $2 million in taxes, the Attorney General just runs out the clock on the statute of limitations, so the tax man never cometh.
That part.
There's still, outstanding tax due and owing above that $620,000 that, because of this deal, they'll never recoup. The most substantive felony charges were left off the table.
Which would have been what?
Which would have been evasion for 14, false return for 18 and 2019.
So Hunter was only charged for his 2018 and 19 tax crimes, but the guy dodged taxes in 2014, 15, 16, and 17. So why didn't he get slapped with charges for those? Well, the feds looked at the clock and said, oops, too late, can't charge you. And Hunter's been a serial tax cheat his whole life. A former Biden donor told Primetime, Hunter's rap sheet's filled with tax crimes from way back.
U.S. Attorney David Weiss
has some explaining to do with respect to the public of how Hunter, who was a lawyer, by the way, who's a lawyer, who also had his passport revoked by the State Department because of his tax liens in 2015 and 2016.
Damn,
and he's a lawyer.
Biden's son was a lawyer? Didn't even know that.
And then he is not charged with tax evasion. He's not charged with felonies. He gets misdemeanors for not filing. He had tax issues going back to 2009, 2010. He had tax liens put on his homes, on his wife's homes.
The Bidens are just a bunch of rapscallions who've been skirting laws their whole lives. But is this about to change? Hunter has an upcoming date in court with Judge Mary Ellen Norica, who's going to be overseeing the case. And she has the power to throw Hunter's sweetheart deal in the trash. She doesn't have to accept this dirty plea, this no prison plea. This investigation's tainted, and it has cover-up written all over it. So, what will the judge do? Hey.
Dang.
Lot going on.
Lot going on. Lot going on. I wonder what the judge gonna do. That's crazy. Y'all let us know what y'all think the judge gonna do once he go up in that courtroom. This is crazy right here. This crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah, they be doing a lot. Damn, Biden lost control. Big time. But look, man, any other videos y'all want to see us react on the channel, just drop them things down in the comments. But look, man, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.
But look, man, we catch y'all in the next video.